Yeah, the shockwave is, when you say he hasn't done much, he's basically taking away all the HP of the bristleback with those 400 damage.
Artstyle, well, PPD, he's going to get nuked down a little bit. Artstyle, do you have enough damage? There's no more blast coming out from that saddler. He's out of mana, and Artstyle knows it. He'll turn to as much damage as he possibly can to Sumail. But the kill has basically been done. General was in the neighborhood as well, and the Sunstrike, a little bit off target. Sumail not going to go down to that one, and you still got this battle going on. There's Balanced Spirit going up against Faceless Void.
Honestly, a part of me thinks that Sumail wasn't even mindful about the Sunstrike.
However, there's no big following up damage from him or control.
And the Satyr Tormentor's back, still has half of his mana pool. You could argue that 600 mana is a...
Dendi being initiated on by Sumail. Sumail, gotta be careful. He can still be glimpsed back. He's pretty low on life. And yep, here comes the glimpse. He triggers the Fairy Fire, keeps his back turned. It will actually be the kill. Snakeo's dropping very, very low. At the same time on the bottom lane, NaVi find themselves another kill. They get two cores, the safe laner and the mid laner of EG. Of his own, he's got this Iron Talon, so he's not far behind. But it's just the fact that Diddy Ra's moving himself in a really good position. You get out that Blast, and with the slaughter from NaVi, Roshan really isn't that difficult, and well...
Easy pickup on PPD with the glimpse into...
Meanwhile, Dendi is just getting bigger and bigger. He's actually the top net worth on the field now with the Hand of Midas completed. And just beating into the bristleback with the Sunstrike. Sumail, he walks into with that last attack from the Forge Spirit. Barely reaches from Denny, but it will do the work. The wall is up from Snakeo, buying the space. The ball forward, D-Ra getting stunned up. But once again, EG lose a core, and Disruptor is the only casualty of war here from NaVi.
Yes.
He used it to get up to the top, and now... Well, EG, they are smoke moved. I want to keep my eyes on General's TP scroll, see if he uses that, because if EG do decide to fight, and they fight underneath that tier 1 tower, like this moment of Chrono might save the life here of Dira, but okay, no, he's permanently locked down. EG just, NaVi just accepts the fate that they're like and is dead. I like the two from General, like he starts to cut through the tree line. It looks like he's trying to see when EG start their TPs in, if they start their TPs in. The ball comes in towards mid lane in the meantime. Dendi calls Snap. He's got two Force Spirits on him. He's actually going to kill off Fear. The Hand of God gives the extra life as General. He'll arrive, but it's a little bit too late.
Want to gank as much as humanly possible, but they have no control of their own jungle.
I think you're dead, Snakeo. You've hung around way too long. The Axis will fly. It's going to miss on Snakeo. And Spectral Hawk throws the ulti out. Are they really not going to reach him? The kick, it flies a long way in from Fear. But
yeah, the early game aggression paid off for Artstyle. If it had gone any other way, he started out with a death, was level 2 for a long time, didn't have boots.
General, leap, Chronosphere. Snakeo doesn't have his ulti. He can still put the ball up, and Spectre has no way out. With the extra help from Sunstrike, they find the kill, but Dendi initiated on the mid lane, and there is more than enough damage to find the pickoff. Even with this Aegis the Immortal, the chance of surviving through this, he gets the Ghost Walk leveled up. Snakeo brings in the extra help, and Dendi, he just wants down, but the Sentry Wall is down. PPD, he's there, and a big kick coming in from Fear. Dendi, where's the extra life? They just don't have enough. Dendi will drop, but the Chen army is surrounding Universe. They're finding pick after pick, and with a glimpse back, hope may be lost right now. Sumail pulled back into the middle of NaVi. They bring him down. Spectre will come back to World of the Living. His horse still on cooldown, but NaVi, they've got the momentum. They're going to take themselves another tower.
On him constantly with most of their lineup. They committed 4 heroes every time they needed to take a kill on the top lane. And worst part was, 2 of the times they only found Suneko.
They're going to find another kill here. General's got his ultimate. He's going after PPD for the moment, leads forward, and there's the ulti on Universe. A little bit of missed energy coming out there with Suneko. The Sunstrike is not going to hit his mark, but Universe will still end up dying.
It wasn't pretty, but the damage was done.
Yep.
First level of Necromicon up on Dara now. He did manage to put his farm to a temporary halt.
Top tower has fallen.
Hey, he's got that, but you got a Blink Dagger over on the Faceless Void. These Chronosphere positions be wonderful. Looks like we've got another glimpse going on as RTZ right back into the fight again. Artstyle really in position, but a steady Sunstrike. They'll finish the job. Once again, Magnetron is trying to clean up a little bit more of this fight, but the mech is just, it's repairing almost all the damage. And Fear, he's being chased down by a wild animal. Sumail has to try and become this buffer between himself and the rest of the team and NaVi, but he just dragged back too fast. Sumail so low. Dendy's picked up the VS, and Sumail, he's going to barely, or will he? That urn charge is ticking him out. The Sunstrike Sumail this time he is well aware of it and dodges the UV rays.
And even with the dots on the Sunstrike, this is the dream that everyone here in the arena was hoping for, that NaVi would show up with the same NaVi that we saw in Game 3 against Secret yesterday, and so far they're delivering in this game. The first one, definitely not, but second time around...
Universe. You start that time dilation over on him. General wants to jump forward. He's got the Chronosphere. RTZ comes into it. They get a two-man chrono. The kick from Fear, however, stops any from instantly following up. PvD with his swap. He sacrifices himself for the greater good. And Taneko, the controllers on RTZ. The kicks are off mark here. And will they actually find this kill? The Wolves are chasing him down and glimpse him back. Taneko wants the kill and they found it. 3 down. But you do still have a lot of damage coming up from Sumail. He'll finally get some revenge on the Disruptor. But how many times have we seen this where Taneko is the only one to die for NaVi?
A bit pushing, so maybe going from the Octarine core, ensuring more survivability through the Soul Booster, so that he won't die to the Beastmaster combo, is probably fine.
We're trying to find, well, the cure to the spirit is to boulder away the tornado from Dandy, perfectly on the mark. Fear thought he was good at home, but all he's going to do is he's brought back in a body bag to the EG base. 3.6k gold stored. Like, he would have bought BTs by now if he was going to buy BTs. Could he actually rush up something else?
Yeah, Scythe of Vice, I think.
PPD. Tornado's a little bit off target. Yeah, Scythe would be really nice. But PPD locked in the tree line. Easy kill on the EG captain.
So I think what they're fearful of is the fact that what if Beastmaster Raws, Dendy, and Magnetized lands on everything, and Bristleback is in the middle of everything, just firing off 10 quill sprays, then maybe EG might actually win the fight.
Goodbye PPD. The Chronosphere as well from General. It catches out RTZ. They're going to have enough damage. RTZ, yeah, he does go down. The Magnetize doesn't do anywhere near enough. And the Raw is even used on Taneko. They do bring down that Disruptor finally. But what really is Sumail doing? He's over on the side trying to battle up against Artstyle. Not to mention the Ancient World, and he loses because Diddy Ra was right in there with him. 3 heroes will drop, and NaVi have now got a big opening to go high ground and do damage to a tier 3 and potentially Rax.
Yeah, and then he remains alive, still carrying that Aegis of the Immortal, so there's no way
hit your buyback
that they're gonna back off.
They could fight this. In fact, it looks like EG will be fighting this one with a buyback into Spectral Horn. Instantly, RTZ will be on the front line, and they need something from this. They really, really do. The tier 3 tower.
Oh, okay.
Is NaVi going to give him the space?
NaVi's playing it very safe.
Creep wave in the bottom is almost pushed in as well.
Yeah, but the mid lane is still far and away the best lane to actually take down. So, and then of course Diddy can do this.
It's not hard to take out that ranged Rack, but he is very isolated going in by himself with that wolf form. But it doesn't really matter because he's distracting everyone. Sumail's on the front lines trying to defend against everyone else from NaVi, but now PPD has to swap RTZ back out again. He should sacrifice his own life. That Sunstrike and hits from Dendy. He actually found the target. They'll fall through the Chronosphere, and that's a huge one. Universe as well as Sumail, they're going nowhere but down. Sumail is on the sidelines. Universe will join him. Fierce back into the fight. That this could be it right now. NaVi are all over the EG base, and good game, well played. We are going to a third deciding game for the semi-final here at DotapIt.
What an absolute amazing performance by NaVi. I was skeptical after that first game, but the second time around they just come in completely refreshed, new team, performing the same way we saw them against Secret yesterday. Amazing. Is NaVi back, Toby?
I don't know. If they win this third game, I feel like I can actually say it. This is the dangerous place to be. This is when